Hey guys, Hutch here. I'm not going to do Tangent Tuesday today because there's nothing been pissing me off enough to talk about it for 10 minutes. So I'm going to do a movie tag questionnaire, and I have the questions here. I haven't looked at the questions, so hopefully there won't be too much umming and ahhing because I could talk about movies all day. So here we go. Without further ado, number 1. Favorite movie of all time? Oh Christ. Oh right, I'm just going to go gut instinct, original Dawn of the Dead. If I start saying, oh but this and oh but this, I'll be here all freaking day. So let's just go original Dawn of the Dead. George Romero, go watch it now. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Even if you have seen it, go and watch it right now. Now, why are you still watching this? Go and watch it now. Go! Anyway, number 2, favourite scene from that movie. I don't know, just the whole... this could take a while. It's got to be the scene at the end whenever you think he's going to kill himself and he just goes, no, I am not going to die, I'm going to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I've got hiccups. That's not good, it's not attractive. Okay, so it's got to be the very final scene. Most of George Romero's movies have a really strong ending, really powerful and unexpected, so that's another reason why he's my favourite director. Number 3, favourite actors, actresses. Now, if we're going purely on talent, probably Christian Bale, even though he's a complete ass in real life. Christian Bale. I love Josh Brolin recently. He's probably one of my new favourites. Josh Brolin, absolutely amazing. Old boy. I first really started liking him whenever I saw him in Milk, and he was great, and then he's always kind of been on my radar since then. Actresses, actors as well. Hey! Yeah, die. Yeah, cheeky monkey. Dog's driving me insane today. Another more favourite actors. Heath Ledger. Rest in peace. God bless his soul. He was absolutely incredible. His portrayal of the Joker was, bar none, probably my favourite performance of all time. Although I did watch a movie recently and I cannot remember what it was. I must check. It was a Facebook status. I put a Facebook status about it because it was such an amazing performance. I'll go and check and put it right here, so whoever it was. Actresses, really like Meryl Streep, probably. Meryl Streep. Yeah, she's just incredible. Favourite directors, George Romero. I even have his portrait on my arm if you didn't know. Guilty pleasures, this is number 6. Guilty pleasures. Oh, right. If we're talking movies, I'm a big fan of Notting Hill. I love that movie so much. It's just so happy, and who doesn't love, a really nice ending? As I said before, I really do like, a sense of realism, and sometimes you just don't get that in real life, but Notting Hill is one of those films that you watch, and it doesn't matter that it probably wouldn't happen in real life, or wouldn't happen in real life. It just doesn't matter, because you're just kind of swept up in this whole romantic, unlikely story, and it doesn't matter because you can just kind of forget about everything else for a while and enjoy it. What are you doing? Come here. Mental. Right. What did we get to? We got to number 6. So number 7, favourite tearjerker. Ooh, there's the one film that I cry at every single time is The Last Samurai, and it's at the end whenever they're all getting mown down with that stupid big machine gun type cannon thing. And I remember the first time I watched it, I was living with my friend Judy, and we watched it, and at the end we weren't just crying, we were what I've come to know as scream crying, and it was like proper wailing, like, and ever since I can't, it doesn't matter, even if I switch it on 5 minutes from the end, I'll still end up crying. So that's that one. A character from a movie that scared you the most. Pennywise. It's gotta be Pennywise. I'm not comfortable with clowns. Number 9, movie you love but everyone hates. I'm going to say Napoleon Dynamite. Well, not everybody hates Napoleon Dynamite. You just got to have a really, like, specific sense of humour to get it. And I cry with laughter every single time. I love that movie so much. I can't think of any others right now off the top of my head. A character... Oh, right on that one. Right on that one. Movie that you hate but everyone loves. Bloody, what do you call that? Lost in Translation? I am never getting that 2 hours of my life back again. It was the biggest load of shit I've ever seen in my life. I love Bill Murray, but that was just, I mean, what? I don't care. I don't care who, everybody in the whole world loves this movie, and I just didn't get it. I hated it so much. I didn't even watch the whole thing, and it takes a lot for me to turn a movie off. A lot. Okay, favourite movie duo? Duo? So does that mean like movies or characters in movies? It says favourite movie duo, so I'm gonna guess that means like sequel, which without doubt has got to be Terminator because it's one of the best sequels of all time. Or Alien. Okay, if I'm picking one, I'm going Alien, because Aliens was just, I mean, I adore Ridley Scott, and it's just, Aliens is just incredible. There are no other words apart from that. Actor, actress you have a crush on. Okay. I don't tend to have crushes on actors or actresses. I tend to have crushes on characters. So the main one is Bane. Mostly skulking up from the dark, lift you up and do you right there, Bane. You know, sorry mum if you're watching. Thor is another one. You can kind of see a trend forming here. Massive, muscly, could just destroy you with one punch kind of man. I love. I'm bisexual, so we'll do the woman as well. I'm trying to think. Sorry, Barry was phoning me there. Woman who I really like. Lucy Liu. Lucy Liu. Love her so much. She is absolutely stunning. Julia Roberts as well. It's another stunner. That smile is just incredible. Favourite movie villain? The Joker. Stop phoning me, Barry. The Joker from The Dark Knight. Gotta be that one. Movie villain. If we're taking like creatures as red, then Cruella de Vil. You gotta be pretty evil to want to kill 100 puppies or 101 puppies. A movie that surprised you. Cabin in the Woods was like the biggest twist in a movie I've seen in a long, long time, and that's another one that I really like and a lot of people don't like, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I have it in Blu-ray in there. It's just incredible. Who is your least favourite director? I'm going to say Michael Bay. I do like some of his movies, but another one of my favourite directors is Guillermo del Toro. If I've said that right, I'm going to do an accent so it's less obvious that I don't know how to pronounce it. Michael Bay, it's just like everything has to be explosions, and I love a good action movie. Who doesn't love a good action movie? My mum has really bad taste in movies, and she still loves a good action movie, so I'm going to say Michael Bay because everything's just explosions, sucking up to the American army crap, but I do still enjoy them, We're getting near the end here. What is your favourite book turned movie? Hellraiser! Hellraiser. That there's been very few adaptations that have been, sorry, I've got hair in my eye, that have been as good as that one, and it's probably the main reason is because Clive Barker had a major hand in producing that movie, and he wrote Hellraiser, in case you didn't know. What is a movie that has changed or has had a significant impact in your life? Amelie had a really big impact on me. It changed everything that I thought I knew about cinema. It had a really big impact on me as a person. If we're talking, I'm going to put this down. If we're talking movies that affected me long term, I'm going to have to say a Serbian film. and that's controversial, especially being a mother. And that one scene that, you know what I'm talking, if you've seen the film, you know that one scene that I'm talking about, you know, the baby, that I had to fight off physically vomiting whenever I watched that. And it's a really, really tough film to watch. If you can hack it, it is worth watching. And it's not, a lot of people watch it and just gloss over it and say this is completely fucked up, it's just insane, why would anybody make a movie like this, it shouldn't have been made. And whenever I read the synopsis before watching it, I thought the same, and I thought this nobody should have to watch this, or not have to watch it, nobody should be allowed to watch this, because this is just too far, it's wrong, no. And I should, but then I watched it, I said, right, I'm going to give it a chance, I'll watch it. I watched it, that movie stayed with me for months. I've not watched it again, and I probably won't, because it's not particularly enjoyable. It's not what you would call entertaining, but it is probably, if we're talking best movies, by movies that affected you as a person, that's probably the best movie I've ever seen. And it's very well made. It's not just gore and trying to fit as much, you know, shock factor in the 2 hours as you possibly can. It's very well made. The actors are very good. It is a very good movie. Well, not a very good movie. It's an intense movie. If you haven't seen it, then read what happens in it first before you watch it. Before choosing to watch it, that's all I'm saying. Let me see. Favorite movie quote of all time. Oh my god. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I'm a really big fan of Alice in Wonderland, and it's probably got to be something from there. Favorite movie score or soundtrack? That's not, we're talking. One of two. Guardians of the Galaxy or Pulp Fiction. Excusez-moi. Or, oh no, not Pulp Fiction. Get out of here, Pulp Fiction. Guardians of the Galaxy for popular music, and A Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange is one of my all-time favourites. I absolutely love that movie. It is so good. It is so good. And it was like the first movie that I saw. I think I saw it when I was about 15, and I was just, it blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. I was expecting worse because everybody was talking about, you know, how there's ultra violence and everything, and I'd seen worse, you know, gore-wise and everything. I'd seen, you know, rape scenes before, unfortunately, and things like that, but it is an incredible movie, and the soundtrack is just perfect, absolutely pitch perfect, and I loved it, and still it'll always have a really like special place in my heart. I love that movie so much. What? The dog is trying to eat my leg, so I think that's it. Oh, there's one more question, I think. Okay, best recent movie, I think that's what it says. I can't read it. It's getting quite dark in here, sorry with the lighting, I'm going to have to mess about with the filters. Best movie I've seen recently, Her. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know, it's probably in the living room. I actually bought it on Amazon. We watched it a couple of weeks ago, and I went out straight away. Well, I went online straight away after I finished watching it and bought it on Amazon and Blu-ray. It is incredible! Absolutely incredible. Joaquin Phoenix and the voice of what's her face? Not Charlize Theron, I always get them mixed up. Scarlett Johansson. Come here, you. Absolutely amazing. And I don't even know what it is about it that was so good. The acting is top notch. But the story is just, it's incredible. If you haven't seen it, didn't really hear that much about it before we watched it. We just got it because there was nothing else in the movie shop that we hadn't seen. And it is unbelievable. It is really, really good. You should really go and watch it. So that's my movie questions. I'm going to tag a couple of people. I'm going to tag, I don't like my ear. I'm going to tag Hyper Geeky Johnny Tellez. Because I'm really interested to hear what he says. And I'm going to tag the Bearded One because I've only recently started following him, but he seems like a cool guy and I'd like to hear his answers. So say bye-bye. Bye-bye. You sound like a little scrappy doo. Okay, hopefully you can still see me because it's getting really dark here. Stupid Northern Ireland. Anyway, bye guys!